why this shit out there? Don't look at my bed, dog. I didn't make my bed this morning, dog. Damn. Shit. Shit's all fucked up, man. Shit got a little crazy yesterday, dog. Chill out. Bitch was putting the sheets all over the place and shit, man. So don't judge me. So yeah. Today was a successful day of probation, like always. You know, I didn't have the drug test, which I didn't even give a fuck about because it's a waste of my time anyway. I smoke weed every day regardless. I don't care. So now I'm supposed to go put a stop payment on some shit at the bank, but man, it's hot as hell outside, bro. What was this say? New friend suggestion. I always get these friend suggestions, and they're always like fucking dirty assholes. I fucking can't stand that shit. Like Facebook, don't you understand? I ain't into hoes no more. I need me a real woman with some substance and some fucking. Man, listen. Back to the drawing board. You feel what I'm saying? Like, fucking shit to do. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna get this truck up here, which that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Text my mechanic. See when is a good time to. Look at that. Look at the timing. It's 1:27. Always 27. 27. 7 and 2 is 9. So, I don't know what's going on with that number, man, but it's haunting me. It's following me. It's all over the place. Who the fuck is Breezy? Anyways, Joe, where you at? Camera looks mad close too. Damn, I've lost so much size, dude. That's crazy. I didn't work out for a fucking week. A fucking week, and I look like a little piece of shit. Damn, that's crazy as fuck. Man, the camera looks like it's all like zoomed up in me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's right. I gotta order an alternator. That other alternator on the truck's been sitting too long, and I just don't trust it. So, Jaman, looking up at the man recipe styles, man. You heard me.
The most advanced muscle growth drugs that they can make. Already, they are in research. The combo therapy, that triple threat of semaglutide, trevogrumab, and garetosmab on fat loss and muscle gain are what we would expect with semaglutide. Solid dose of mega steroids for someone who's never taken steroids before, except with zero androgenic side effects, no hair growth, no voice deepening, no aggression, no bad lipid profiles, none of that stuff. How big of a deal are these effects if we're going to extrapolate? Now, this is just pretend land for a second, just to get our minds right. Now, nothing one-to-one here, so let's just hypothesis stuff. It results and map them onto a human result. This is very likely what is going to happen, or similar. Imagine you have an identical twin. Scott, what would you do if you had an identical twin other than masturbating in front of each other every day?
I would do like twin shenanigans, where we like dress up the same and get into hijinks.
Hijinks. You like date the same girl, but you alternatively date her. She's like, remember we talked about like that one funny thing you said about chainsaws last time? And your twin's like, oh yeah, of course, yeah. love chainsaws, man.
Yes.
He's texting you under the table like, what the f- did you talk to her about? Shit like that. However, you could do something even cooler. You can both get on a diet. Isn't that nice? So imagine you have an identical twin and you're both a decent bit out of shape. Let's say you're about 200 pounds, both, and you're both at about 20% body fat. Your twin is a natty 4 life. There's a number 4 in there somewhere. He's going to diet for 5 months straight, reasonably, drug-free, and extrapolating this primate data, he would lose as a group 1 monkey. He would, you come up to your twin, you're like, you're a group 1 monkey. He's like, shut up. Anyway, he would lose about 8 pounds of fat and lose less than a pound of muscle. He would, at the end of this diet, at the end of 5 months, be about 192 pounds and around 16.5% body fat. Hey, look better, Scott. That's better, right? That's cool. That's enough for people at work to be like, hey, what are you doing? You're looking good. Right? However, you, the other identical twin, took all the shit, baby. Triple threat. Semaglutide, trevogrumab, garetosmab. You took it all. At the end of that 5-month diet, extrapolating from this primate data, you would lose about 28 pounds of fat while gaining 9 pounds of muscle. That means while your twin was about 192 pounds at the end of the diet, you'd be about 181. And your twin is around 16.5% fat at the end of the diet, you would be around 6.5% body fat.
Excuse me.
Scott, make this make sense.
It doesn't.
Modern Pharma unleashed, you guys. Nobody playing. We look, nobody's playing anymore. The difference in visual appearance between you and your twin would be wild. I mean, we're in a completely different era of body composition enhancement. You want to burn fat? You want to build muscle? Regeneron Pharmaceuticals has the sword of Athena to the clouds. Holy shit. Let's just talk about really quick some of the implications of when this tidal wave of modern drugs hits the market around 2027, 2028 or so, after they go through the just perilously and stupidly long FDA approval process. Such drugs are likely going to have very minimal side effects. Most likely, the side effects are going to come from increasing muscle mass so radically, which means they're probably going to make you hungrier and require you to eat more protein, but you can just take a slightly higher dose of semaglutide, tirzepatide, or retatrutide to offset that, so no big deal. The effects will be a huge positive on strength gain. Of course, adding 9 pounds of muscle is going to do something. It's going to be a way better look and a huge boost to overall health, because more muscle means better controlled and lower blood sugar, lower blood fats, and about 20 other major health benefits I just don't have time to get into. Having more muscle is usually a really, really, really awesome thing. Here's the thing also we have to extrapolate. This won't be the only drug out. Within a few years, after this drug releases, or really within a few months of its release, because other labs are working on their own competitors right now, there will be numerous other drugs out. And these drugs over years and years, maybe over months and months with advanced AI research at that point in history, they're going to get better and better and better, increasing how much muscle that they help you gain, decreasing how much fat that you hold on your body. They'll help you lose more fat, and they'll decrease side effects too. If there really are any side effects to speak of, which I'm sure there will be, but over time the drugs will be less and less and less side effects, more muscle gain.
Welcome to Immediate Apparel, your global source for off-price wholesale fashion.
And more fat loss. Crazy. Here's the thing, another implication. Folks who currently use steroids and suffer through all their side effects, which I've been through for a large fraction of my life.
So basically, those motherfucking drugs that that guy was talking about was the regenerate my fucking teeth, might as well, you know what I'm saying? So like, basically they came up with a drug that basically you go ahead and you use the 2 drugs mixed together, and within a few weeks of working out, you gain about, I think it was 450 grams of muscle, and you lose like 16% of like the calories that you would normally lose from fat. 16 grams of fat within just like a regular 3-month cycle. It was fucking wild, dude. That shit. And the best part about it is there was no damage to the liver. There was no fucking metabolization in the liver. There's no motherfucking there's no risk for heart attacks or raised blood pressure. There's nothing wrong with your lipid profile. Like he said, nothing in your blood gets changed by these drugs. Nothing. But your testosterone goes to the roof. Your human growth hormone goes to the roof. Bro, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, where the fuck do I sign up for that shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy. That's gonna change the game for a lot of motherfuckers, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. So if I can get my hands on it, I promise you I'll try it. I've tried all types of shit. Why the fuck wouldn't I try that shit now? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking no side effects. You get jacked as fuck and you keep the results, bro. There's no estrogenic effects, no anabolic, side effects. Come on, dude. That's just common sense to do. So I gotta hit the bank and do a bunch of shit. I forgot about this shit. I gotta go to the bank. And something else I had to do. I'll figure it out when I get there. But yeah, man, I'm gonna start getting more into this whole split screen bullshit so that I can like touch up on certain topics and like, just to get more educated by myself. So let's get it, cuz. I'm out.